Hello! It is a video blog today for the Fearless Experiment. Crazy, crazy. So, I want you to stop all that you're doing and sit down. And I want to read something to you. And I want you to really hear it. And then I'm going to talk about it. Cool? Great. Says, everyone longs to give themselves to someone, to have a deep soul relationship with another, to be loved thoroughly and exclusively. But God says to a Christian, no, not until you're satisfied and fulfilled and content with living loved by me alone and giving yourself totally and unreservedly to me, to have an intensely personal and unique relationship with me alone. I love you, my child, and until you discover that only in me is your satisfaction to be found, you will not be capable of the perfect human relationship that I have planned for you. You will never be united with another until you are united with me, exclusive of anyone or anything else, exclusive of any other desires or longings. I want you to stop planning, stop wishing, and allow me to have the most thrilling plan existing, one that you cannot imagine. I want you to have the best. Please allow me to bring it to you. You just keep watching me, expecting the greatest things. Keep that satisfaction knowing that I am. Keep learning and listening to the things I tell you. You must wait. Don't be anxious and don't worry. Don't look around at the things you think you want. Just keep looking off and away up to me, or you'll miss what I have to show you. And then, when you're ready, I'll surprise you with a love far more wonderful than any you would have ever dreamed. You see, until you are ready, and until the one I have for you is ready, I'm working this minute to have both of you ready at the same time, and until you are both satisfied exclusively with me and the life I've prepared for you, you won't be able to experience the perfect love that exemplifies your relationship with me. And this is the perfect love. And dear one, I want you to have the most wonderful love. I want you to see in the flesh a picture of your relationship with me and to enjoy materially and concretely the everlasting union of beauty and perfection and love that I offer you with myself. Know I love you. I am God Almighty. Believe and be satisfied. That was given to me by a woman about a year ago, and it was a word that the Lord gave her while she was on her DTS years and years and years and years ago. And I was so encouraged by it, and I am still so encouraged by it. Just knowing that no matter what I do or where I go, the Lord has already gone before me, and He's preparing my husband, and He's preparing the most perfect love, because I'm stepping into a place where I'm totally satisfied with the Lord. Yes, I want to get married. That is the desire of my heart. But if God was to say to me tomorrow, like, I'm taking that desire away to be married and to be a mother, and you'll be single forever, I think it would be a really hard thing to deal with. But I also know how sold out I am for the Lord, and I understand sometimes, not all the time, how much He loves me, and that He totally satisfies. And so He could be enough. He would be enough if He asked that of me. And I'm just so grateful that I didn't get married before I realized that. And when I was 29, I was really sad, and I just was asking the Lord one day. I just said, Lord, what have I not done? What have I or have I not done that I'm not married yet? Like, what's wrong with me, basically? And He said, Lucianne, I've been waiting 29 years for you to fall in love with me first. And I lost it. I was bawling my little eyes out. And so I know that I'm mostly speaking to women who are married, but there's probably some single women out there. But I want to encourage you in your relationship with the Lord that even if you are already married and you know that you married the man or woman of your dreams, if men are watching, that sounded kind of weird. But yeah, if you're a guy watching the video, that you married the woman of your dreams. You know what I'm saying. But knowing that even though you're married, but you're living a life where you don't find full satisfaction and full fulfillment in the Lord, there's actually so much more to be had in your marriage. There's so much more love to be had in your relationship with your current spouse. And I know this sounds super weird for me to be talking about this as a woman who's not even married, but I just know that I know that I know this to be true by talking to other people who are married and who are sold out for the Lord. Like, yes, marriage is hard, but there's a place that's so much easier when we know and fully trust in the Father that no matter how imperfect our spouse is, the Lord will always be enough to fill all of those spaces, and that we are to go to Him first and foremost before anything, for validation, for affirmation, for how to deal with issues, how to deal with our children. But all too often we go to man, and we try and get from man, or from our spouse, or from our boyfriend, or we look there first before we look to the Lord. And He says, I have the most perfect love for you if you would let me do what I want to do. And so I just want to encourage you that if you feel like you're in a place where there's more, it's turning and running to the Lord and saying, Lord, I want to be loved perfectly by you, because that's how you created me to be. And so if you're single, I encourage you to press into the Lord even more and ask Him about your future spouse. And if you're married, Lord, where can our relationship be better? Where can we as individuals press into you more to only increase our relationship with one another? So just wanted to throw that out there, because the Father wants to give us the same in the flesh love that He has for us. He wants to give it to us in a relationship with a human, with another human. And so I think it's amazing. And I'm gonna write up the thing that I just read to you so you can have it and remember to read it every once in a while. I do a lot. So yeah, I'm not taking credit for the word, because it was from the Lord to a fellow woman who gave it to me just as a good reminder. So just want to encourage you today to ask the Lord for His perfect love for you and your life. So I hope you have an amazing day. Happy Monday.